Hi everybody, it's Dr. David Gustitus. Today I'm talking to you about causes of low back pain. So what I have is a couple of models, a couple of ways of demonstrating to you so you understand really where your low back pain may be coming from. What I'm going to talk to you about today is trauma as a cause of low back pain. So trauma can come in the form of falls, auto accidents, sports injuries, anything that is a sudden jolt to your body. The first kind that you might be thinking about, many people come in with this kind of an issue where they're walking down the sidewalk, maybe it's the middle of winter, maybe it's that banana on the sidewalk, something that would cause you to slip and fall back onto your bottom. Imagine the spine is going through this and landing harshly on your backside. That will take and radically shift and radically move in a sudden instance all those joints and all those vertebrae. That's going to cause damage, like a sprain and strain on the muscles and the ligaments and the discs and all the connectors that hold the spine together. If you look at this model here, you can see that if this opens up really quickly, all the attachments that you can't see all the ligaments and the muscles here, but every pair of protrusions here between the two vertebrae are all attached by muscles that move and also stabilize each pair of bones in the spine. The discs can also be compressed, the bones can be compressed, and all of that can create damage in the spine, leading to certainly back pain, but causing structural damage as well. So that's from a fall. Imagine I was playing sports, and you think about football players, for example. They've got the helmets and the shoulder pads and the thigh pads and the hip pads. Everything's padded up. However, when they collide, the body is still being distorted, contorted, and injured in whether it's minor ways or major ways. And you can see when they're laying down and getting carted off on the stretcher, sometimes it's even life-threatening. But my job is to teach you how these collisions, these impacts can cause low back pain and cause damage to your spine. So if I'm opposing somebody here and our bodies are colliding, if I'm going to run into them, their spine will contort and misalign and derange depending on how my body collides with that person's body. Another way is imagine you're sitting here in the car. Okay, I'm going to put this down for a second. I'll be the model. I'm sitting in the car and I get in a car accident, it hit from behind, for example, my head will jolt like this. And you think, well, doesn't a car accident cause whiplash? And yes, you can see my neck goes through that big shift, that big motion, but watch my low back. Imagine I'm strapped in, my neck will go back and then forward, but my low back actually goes for a ride too. It's real important to understand too that whatever happens up here is going to affect everything below, because all the communication from the brain going down through the spinal cord goes past this area first. So you can actually have low back pain after having had your neck injured. So between those three types of injuries, from a fall, from sports, from car accidents, those are some examples of how trauma, how a sudden jolt, sudden jar, sudden impact type of injury can lead to low back pain. So if any of this represents you or is a type of situation you've been in, please click below and learn more about how we can help you.